Welcome to 3 Cents. Our first host we're bringing on, some refer to him as Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. It is John. Welcome, John, everyone. Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Woo, yeah. Oh, that looked like it hurt a little bit. You good?
I'm all right.
Nice. Now we've got John. Make yourself comfy. That's good. Let's welcome on our next host. It's Jackson. Oh, he's crippled.
Sit down.
Bit of hostility between the welcome.
Thank you. Love to be here. Thank you very much.
And for the
Wait,
second...
and that's all usually, right?
That's all usually.
Wait, why is there such a big
There's
gap
another
between
big gap
you?
here.
gap there. And for the second time in 3 Cents history, we have brought on a guest. It is Oliver, everyone.
Yeah. That's his real name. That's his real name. Is that a Crash Bandicoot impression?
Is it good?
Right
This is for
buddy.
you right here, man.
Yeah, so you kind of messed
That's
up
not
my
a flat
name,
mic.
but
Pick it up and
that's
talk
fine.
into it.
Lovely
Huh?
to meet you, dude.
Yeah, lovely to meet you guys too. You know, how we all going? How we all...
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan of the show.
Thanks.
Thank
you
you,
know, the
thank
you.
podcast, 3 Cents, you know, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
true.
man.
That's what it's called.
Yeah,
And we've brought a guest on this time who's maybe seen more than one episode, unlike
Yeah.
our last guest, who has seen nothing.
Yeah.
Understandably.
He didn't even know it was a
honestly.
podcast, really. He was just like, what are you guys even doing with all the cameras and stuff?
He just sat down and was like, I thought we were just hanging out.
Yeah, like what they're on, and they whip this shit out. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
anyway.
pretty cool. Yeah,
For people
big
that
fan.
do not know, Ollie is a frequent collaborator of mine and the other boys.
Mine as well,
Yeah, I met him.
He was our de facto cinematographer, or my de facto cinematographer.
Yes,
He is my go-to. He is my man behind the lens.
that's right. I feel so special.
And he's worked with us on our short film that we worked on together, non-fiction. He was our cinematographer. So it's great to have him on the couch today.
Yeah, it feels great. Yeah, love to be here with all y'all.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, man. Thanks
Tell
for
us a bit
coming.
about yourself. What's your middle name? What's your street address?
What is your middle
What's
name?
Street address? Well, shit, you know, don't have a middle name, man.
Don't have one?
Don't have one.
That's
No,
a real
Wow.
missed opportunity.
that's right. So it's just Oliver Ollie.
Have
Or
you ever-
Ollie?
Have you been going looking for one?
No, man.
Yeah,
you
go
know,
search.
Go searching.
you know how
Yeah.
hard it is to find a
What
good
do you
one.
think about? What do you think about middle names being like showing your penis to someone?
Are they equivalent?
Sorry, what
Are
did
they
you? What the
equivalent?
fuck?
Yeah. No, what do you think?
No.
It's like when you introduce you to someone. When you introduce yourself to someone, there's layers of introduction. There's like,
Well-
this is my first name. That's like saying the city I live in.
Yeah.
Like I go up to someone, I'm Jock. That's like saying I'm from Adelaide. And then you go, oh, my name's Jock Burton, my last name. And that's like telling someone the suburb I live in.
Yeah.
Sure.
pretty
And
serious.
So, okay,
Pretty
yeah. So like,
serious.
so you just think, just saying your middle name's just like showing your cock.
Yeah, middle names
Pretty
are
much.
really
Yeah.
intimate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then it just goes nowhere, doesn't it? It just like, you know, oh, my middle name's this, and they're like, oh, you're right.
That's how they react. Maybe they can tell you their middle name as well.
Yeah. Damn, that's
Show me
crazy.
mine and I'll show you
Yeah.
your...
Man,
Show
well,
me.
now I feel like I'm kind of missing out. You know, maybe I should get a middle name.
We can pick one.
Yeah, what do
Yeah,
we
let's pick
think?
one.
What do you,
In
what
the
would
comments,
go well? You know?
comment what Oliver's middle name should be.
Yeah. Thanks,
Well,
guys.
If you just go by Ollie, your middle name could just be Ver. You know,
No.
Oliver.
Oliver Ver.
Yeah, it
You
could
could
be. Yeah.
double it up.
That's kind of hard.
Well, because like Ollie already like sounds.
It's
kinda-
pretty
it
cool.
rolls off
Out of
tongue,
the
you
many
know?
people I know, that is probably the
Yeah.
best.
It's
So
very-
it's like
best
what could,
combo
what could,
first name,
what
last
could
name.
substitute? You know, what could
John
go in
Meat's
the
not
middle?
bad.
You know,
Chuck Ellie in the middle. Ollie, Ellie, Ali.
Whoa.
that's kind of actually
that's
that's kind of
tough.
hard.
Illy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ellie, like the singer.
One of the
Yeah.
vowels. Anyway,
One of
I
the
wanted to
names.
ask Ollie. We've brought him onto the couch today. He is famed cinematographer. You may have seen. I'll
Tallest
put
man
apps,
in the
I'll put
world,
apps
actually.
on the screen for his
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah.
You guys
He's
seen
got,
Thanks,
Graham
guys.
Norton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got Southbrook Studios.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out.
Put that on the. Do you want that shared?
Yeah, share that little freelance, business
free
going
promo.
on. Yeah.
They probably have more followers than us anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
even- I don't
Yeah,
even
can you
know,
tag
actually.
us? Can you
yeah,
tag
yeah,
us?
I'll tag you guys. Yeah.
I fucking
this
hope
is,
so.
this is actually promo for you guys right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
all
Yeah,
good.
sick.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Ollie. This is a
Yes.
question that has plagued my filmmaking experience. There just seems to be a certain feeling that cinematographers have when they're looking at a frame and it just feels wrong. Like you're able to just... There's been many times where you and me have been shooting together and I've set up a shot and it's just a shot. And you come over, you do the slightest change, and now it looks cinematic.
Yeah.
Is that something that you've like learnt, or is that something that just you feel comes a bit naturally to you?
A bit of both. Bit of both.
both?
Like just learning from your own past mistakes. You know what I mean? And just analyzing other filmmakers as well. Like I tend to overanalyze everything. So
Yeah, right.
you want to get things about as close to perfect as you can. Because there have been times where I've just been making films on my own, and I've you look back at it and you're like, nah, that's wrong composition, wrong
Stupid,
lighting,
wrong.
stupid, wrong, idiot, and then so every time we do something, the most recent thing, you just want to get it as close to perfect as you can, I guess.
true,
you know?
very
Yeah, I agree. I look at a lot of your things and I think wrong. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, this fucking
Yeah, I've been
guy.
there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackson's my biggest critic.
Yeah, someone's got to be
Jackson's
there.
Yeah.
everyone's biggest
Yeah.
critic. Let's
Yeah.
be real. Let's have a
Yeah.
moment of realness on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on,
I've
man.
gotten one compliment from Jackson about my work, and it's not as bad as it was before.
Yeah.
And don't you think though, like that's the honesty means so much more when it's
Nah.
truthful?
Nah.
I'd like to hear good job.
yeah.
Every now and then, like, yeah, a nice thing said
Yeah.
is
It
good.
actually makes me want to quit.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you should.
All right.
Whoa.
That's
No,
cool.
but like I think that there's value. Like everyone's always telling each other they're doing a good job.
No.
You know. No. Look, there's value to that, right? But I
Okay.
think there's value to someone just actually looking at something critically, and even if it's like a 99%, you
Mm.
know, like feedback's helpful. Like Ollie said, like you
Yeah.
make the mistakes and you fix it and stuff. And I think that other people looking at stuff and being honest.
Oh yeah.
I learned
Just
to.
yeah.
Personally, it's just like sometimes you're just having a rough time and you want to hang out with the boys, and then like you hang out with the boys, and one of them's like, "What's up with your face at the moment?" It's like, all right, yeah,
But that's not me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
you would do
I,
that.
how
Would you
often am
jump
I?
would you jump to the face first, or would you judge the fit?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
often?
whatever.
How often have I judged your fit, bro? And I've told you look genuinely great.
Yeah, that is nice, man. Thank you, but I've got some
Yeah.
bad memories as well.
All right, dude.
It's the bad ones that stick.
Just
John,
the
John,
bad.
John,
It's all
good.
You're gonna let it all out today, aren't you?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
unload on
Yeah, I
Jackson.
didn't
This is
realize I
actually
was
a
the
therapy session. Jock,
Yeah.
'cause,
I am the therapist of today's
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
and Ollie is the mediator.
That's right.
And then we've got
Rapist.
the two. What did you say?
Yeah.
I just said therapist,
Oh.
but I put a space in between the E and the R.
Yes. That's what I heard.
But no, yeah. I think what Jackson's saying, like, you do need the like straight up honesty to be like, yeah, that's do
Well,
something better.
I used to coach children in rowing, and one thing I learned there, on a way of providing criticism to the children without hurting their feelings and making them feel like shit.
Yelling
which
as
is,
loud as possible.
I feel like
in their face.
I react sometimes like a child, so this probably works with me. It's called a compliment sandwich.
Right.
So if you're trying
Sounds
to
delicious.
provide creative criticism or constructive criticism, you go to someone and you say, "Hey, I really liked this bit. This bit was good." Start with the compliment. Then say, "But this bit, I think you could work on. This bit's not very strong.
yeah.
yeah.
I also really liked this bit." You
Okay. So
sandwich the criticism in a
Right.
compliment so people are more receptive to it because they feel like you actually enjoyed that work and are not just critiquing it for the sake of critiquing it.
Yeah.
no, so like in other words, being a coward.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
what if there's nothing good about it? So you're like, yeah, it's
There's a lot
alright,
of potential
but-
here. I
yeah.
see where your thought process is coming from. All of it is shit, but there's a lot of like potential, and I think there's a lot like you can work from.
I guess the sandwich analogy is like the compliments of the bread. They actually don't mean anything. The thing you
Exactly.
care about is the beer.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
bread
yeah.
could be there or
the
not.
point is,
Yeah.
the bread makes the sandwich digestible. No one's sitting there with
Okay.
the cheese and the meat and the tomato, eating it like all
Some-
sloppy and stuff.
some
The
weird
bread
fuckers
makes
do.
it a structured, digestible thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Good bread guy.
I'm a big believer in you could tell me and a lot of other people pretty much anything if you start off the sentence with "Look, man."
Yeah.
I think that
yeah, no, honestly,
if someone could come to me and if you just come to me and be like, "Hey, you suck" or whatever, I'd be like, "What the hell?"
yeah.
But if
Look,
a friend
man.
sat me down and was like, "Look, man, your life is completely in ruins,"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right."
Look, man, you look fucking hideous.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like-
That's what I
I think
think.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
The look man or the
Look, dude, listen.
yeah.
Look, dude, listen, it's a strong one.
Yeah.
Strong opener.
Look, dude, listen. It's like the. You ever have that at school where they were like, sit, look, listen?
Yeah.
Do you ever have that?
I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe.
When people are like running around yelling and stuff, the teachers are like, oh, stop, look, listen. And
You have
you're-
to cross a
Uh,
road.
Actually, yeah, I think we did.
Isn't that to
yeah.
cross a road? You stop, you look, and you listen.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't
yeah, that's
know.
what it is. Yeah,
Is it?
but
Oh.
I think some of them.
I think you
some
just
of them,
apply it to most things.
Yeah, some of them took that and manipulated it for their own
Yeah.
gain.
True.
You're
The
like,
woke.
"Fuck,
The woke took it.
Fucking
Sitting
fucking
down.
Fucking stole our crossing structure.
fucking bastards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you like crossing roads?
Yeah, man.
I like
Fun,
crossing
yeah.
roads.
I like
Crossing
jaywalking.
roads. Jaywalking, really?
Jaywalking's
Yeah,
nice every now and then.
Allegedly.
Jaywalk is the best.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It is a
Special
little
limitations.
a lot of fun.
Look, man, when you're just sitting there, pressing the button and shit,
Boring.
and then, yeah. And then, the cars stop. They're all looking at you. They're all pissed
Yeah,
off
and then
because
look at
you
you.
did it.
They think you're a man in your 20s and you're not jaywalking. You little bitch. That's what they're saying.
What are
in
you
the
waiting
car.
for?
Right, they
You
are,
waiting
yeah.
for the big man to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
You're waiting for some big strong man to come along and hold your hand across
You're
the
Come
gonna,
on,
road?
you're
guys,
gonna let a
actually-
sign tell you what to do?
Yeah, exactly. Come on, guys. Let's get real. Let's grow up a bit.
Jaywalking's for gangsters, yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it actually a crime? Like, is that real?
I think it's like a finable offence, but it's not. Who cares?
but really,
I think it's only like a problem if you do it and obstruct traffic.
I think if you get
Like if
you
you're
get-
doing it on a quiet, empty road, no one's gonna flash their lights at
Nah.
you. Like you're fine.
Okay.
if you get pulled up for it though, you just go to the police officer and you're like, "Come on, man."
Yeah, come get
come
me.
on, we
Come,
gotta-
come, come get me. I'm on the other side of the road.
Can you cross to get me?
Hey, buddy.
Citizen's arrest.
Stop this guy.
I also wanted to ask Ollie,
Yeah.
back to some cinematography stuff related, because that's really your bread and butter. If that's
Yeah.
not rude me saying that cinematography is where your strengths are, and for people that do not know, CGI, big CGI guy.
Big
Loves
fucking nerd.
Watch out, Marvel.
Yeah, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. As a whole.
He's coming for that
Marvel
hole.
is a hole, and he's coming for
I'm
it.
coming for the hole.
Facts.
Yeah.
How many
Next.
minutes are we in? We were talking about coming in holes.
I
That's
didn't
right.
check
Man,
when we started.
This is a good start. Getting
10
into the
minutes.
meat.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's record.
Yeah, we're
That's
was
record.
born.
No,
on
episode
it.
0 did open with.
We did episode
anyway.
0. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
gonna get better from here.
Pilot
Yeah.
episode leaked.
No, I wanted to ask Ollie for the aspiring cinematographer out there, for the aspiring person, they've just bought a camera or they're just using their phone and they want to get those frames that everyone says look cinematic, get those frames that engage the audience in a way that wouldn't normally for just a normal film or whatever.
Yeah.
What are your 3 key things they should look for in every frame? If
Ah.
they're like getting their shit up, they're getting the tripod out, they got the camera on it.
Yeah.
What do they look for? 3 key things to make that look cinematic.
Well, the obvious ones would obviously be like lighting. You got to make sure that lighting is looking good, but
That's a whole can of
that's a
worms,
whole can of
lighting.
worms.
There's a whole career around
and
just
look,
doing lights.
like I learned all my stuff through just doing it myself. But as well as that, there's a lot of good YouTube channels out there, like Film Riot, Corridor Digital, like the earlier stuff. They'll teach you like how to do a lot of good stuff. And yeah, like you can just learn a lot of that stuff for free. And so lighting, yeah, I'd say 100%. But you can worry about that later. I think the number one thing would be composition and intent. Like, what is this frame supposed to be showing you? What's it, any movement, anything going on? Or was it just still? A lot of my early stuff, it was just I was just filming myself. So it's just a lot of tripod, just static stuff. So a lot of that was also motivated by editing. I was like, I know what I'm going to do in the edit. So it's all good. And the third, I don't even know.
I love how I gave you an arbitrary 3. You have to fill
I'm
it.
like, what's the third one going to be?
Doesn't even have a third thing, man.
Yeah,
The
I don't
third
know.
thing-
Well, I mean,
Leading lines.
leading line.
Rule of
That's
thirds.
True.
And
Jock,
such.
Sorry, that's fucking
God.
composition, mate. You get the fuck
You fucking
out,
did.
you
Frame within a frame. The
dipshit.
Fibonacci sequence. Fuck.
The third thing is to look
Have
up to
fun.
God and let God
Pray.
decide.
That's right.
God will make the
Uh,
frame good. If it doesn't work, maybe it wasn't meant to be.
Well, that's right, man. That's right.
Well, I
No.
think one of those that I did take away, or one of those points that you said that I think really resonate with a lot of the stuff I've been doing recently and a lot of the development in my personal cinematography throughout the time is that idea of intent. The idea that every frame, the frame itself should be servicing the story in a way that's not just pointing at the action.
Yeah.
It's very easy as amateur filmmakers and as people who are just trying it out to just point the camera at the person talking or
Yep.
just point the camera at the thing that is happening.
Yeah.
But there's such a strength to be able to learn how to orchestrate a story through how the camera is being used, like using low angles, using high angles, using things dirty in frame, using all these like little tricks that you pick up along the way, just through trial and error,
Oh yeah.
that help illustrate that story visually as opposed to just, through exposition and whatnot.
Yeah, 100%. And it doesn't matter what kind of camera you have. You can use anything. We get to use like the Black Magics, and they're still pretty inexpensive. So
We use cinema red cameras.
we use this red camera. We used Sony, like the FX6.
Was that
That was
non-fiction?
for non-fiction. Yeah.
I think so.
What's the
Yeah.
Komodo? That's one.
That's the
That's
red
the red.
Komodo.
Oh, that's
the
right.
one
Yeah.
that me and Ollie used on redacted film.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
We don't.
Yeah,
We don't.
that was a
need to
good
talk
one.
about that one.
DV film.
I love that one.
DV film.
No, the
The-
other one.
Yeah.
Boring one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
talked about them before, so I don't know why I'm being so secret.
It's fine, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to look at some Ollie CGI work that integrates really well with a film, go watch Fog Over Sunset Island, but just ignore the entire subject
Actually,
matter
nah.
of the film.
No, don't watch it. It's bad.
What?
Since
Oh, wait,
then,
is that the one with the boobies out?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Don't say that now. Everyone's jumping to
Ah.
find the link.
Ah.
yeah.
If you want to see some Ollie CGI, stay tuned for Chalkman coming soon.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big
Ollie's
chalk, yeah.
helped us. Yeah,
Getting that
film
going,
film that I've been
it's
producing
looking
for
good.
about a year and a half
They
now.
haven't
Yeah.
shown me anything. I'm
No,
not allowed.
not
I've been
allowed
not
to
allowed
see.
to see any chalk, man.
Very
No.
secretive.
Yeah, it's yeah. it's
I was
gonna be-
there for a bit of it. I still don't know what's happening.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm excited for Chalk, man.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
just
Engage
stay
your
tuned for a lot of
audience.
stuff. A lot of things are gonna come
Yeah.
this year. So
Not Ollie.
Yeah.
Me especially.
Jock's been asking you a lot of questions.
yeah.
I've got a question of my own.
Let's just.
Do you like archaeology?
I don't know shit about archaeology.
You know anything about it?
I like Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, isn't he?
Correct answer.
Can
Sure
we
is.
actually
Yeah.
talk about archaeology? Because I was reading about the Cambrian explosion, and it sounds fucking fascinating.
That does sound fascinating. But let me first ask my question.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry, Jock. Let's not jump ahead.
Do you think that they're running out of stuff?
Defined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point exact.
Dude,
Yeah,
stop.
I mean, how much stuff do we deem important to find,
I
and
feel
how
like
much of it is there left? You know?
We're not burying stuff at a rate that they're digging stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Like we're running out.
We do
Well,
need
like,
someone
what's-
who's knowledgeable kind of on this subject to give us
Yeah,
some-
I didn't do any
mean,
research.
Did
I wish
someone
someone.
bury the first iPhone, and then in 100, 200 years, they'll find that and be like, here it is,
new stuff.
the
True,
relic,
yeah.
or some shit like that. Like what?
Scientists,
something-
scientists that are watching, I just want you to be aware that
Jock, how about
I
you stop
am
interrupting
aware
it?
that we have found a naught of a percentile of the potential species and potential animals that once existed on this earth.
Really?
Yes.
How do you know? How do we know if we haven't found
Go
it?
get him then.
go
there's-
find them.
There's
Sudden.
explained periods of evolution that just don't
Period.
like Indiana Jones, big gold, archaeology, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Suck my balls.
What?
Excuse me?
Man.
No, but
This
like,
is like that.
It's just it's really interesting that when there's this place in northern England that they first found the first what are they called, trioblites, which are three
Made up word.
membraned animals, which we are all now. And it's like the first sign of complex life that came like 400 million years ago. And they found in this one site, this one like maybe the size of this room block of shale that they broke off the ground. Underneath it,
what's a shale?
Fuck's a shale.
type of rock.
Okay.
They found
You mean stone?
what the fuck?
No, keep going, keep going.
No,
They
go, man.
found-
They dug up a shale or something.
They found hundreds of thousands of species of animals that had no direct lineage of an evolution, which means
Wow.
we have lost to time what they have evolved into. It's like it was the point that we kind of just figured out that evolution isn't this like perfect path from inorganic, unintelligent life to humans. It's now like, oh, it's just a lottery. Every step of the way has been a lottery of what's to survive. And once again, I was talking about this last episode, but the probability that humans are the thing at the end of that line is just so astronomically small. Anyway, they found in this one block of shale about 150 or like hundreds of thousands new species of animals not even discovered.
Wow.
They found
Shit.
2 more sites across the world, one in China, one in I can't remember where the other one was, but the one in China, another like couple thousands of new species, and that's 3 rocks the size of this room.
Okay.
Imagine the
yeah.
expanse of the world that has been unexplored and the shit yet to be found.
Mm.
It's just so like astronomical to think that we've found anything close to the amount of animals that are truly once roamed this great earth.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
If
That's fair.
you are saying they turned over one rock, 100,000 animals discovered.
Yeah.
In like 1 second.
They're so little,
Okay.
very little.
But I feel like the rate of animal discovery, like one rock to 100,000 animals discovered.
Yeah, but it's not every rock.
Okay.
It's
Shale.
like-
Shale, sorry. Every shale.
No, but the idea is that it's not every rock. Like, you're not going to go outside and find
Just
fossils.
most rocks.
But it's a lot of rocks, and we've only found like 6. Like, there's just so much, and also the vast majority of fossils would be underwater life, because to get fossilized, you need to kind of die with that pressure and that fossilization that happens most commonly underwater and in areas of moisture. And most land mammals and most animals that live on land, they are eaten, they decompose before they get the time to be fossilized. So the ones we find in rocks died in like mudslides or died in floods. So
Well, I'm going to make sure that I get
95%
fossilized.
of the fossils we find are underwater animals,
Yeah.
and then 5% we find are mammals. But because we understand how the world works, we understand that we are missing most land mammals that have ever lived. We don't understand maybe 5% of the animals that lived on Earth. The water ones, we're not even close. There's millions that we still find like the last time they went to the Mariana Trench, they found like 3, 4, 5, or like tons of new species of fish that they'd never even heard of. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I nerded out like crazy just then.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, a bit of a, yeah.
Bit of a fucking nerd over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I love about Indiana Jones, guys?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, but I rewatched Temple of Doom recently.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those movies, man, so much.
so
like,
good.
what's so good about it is there's this whole like setup. You know, there's like archaeological stuff. Indiana Jones is so smart. He's a professor, and he's this cool guy who does stuff on the side. You know,
Yeah.
it's awesome. And the bad guy is always some nerd who knows stuff about like the Holy Grail or like some temple or whatever.
Of
And
Doom.
some Temple of Doom.
Dr. Doom.
And what's always great about no. What's great about those movies if you watch them, and it gets to the ending, and this is why I think it's above every other movie that comes out nowadays. Nowadays, it would be like, right, the villain's smart, so Indiana Jones has to outsmart him or something. Or has to show why he knows more about this
Or why
archaeological
being
thing.
good is good and
Exactly.
Like, evil is evil.
But Indiana Jones movies just end with like the bad guy will be a smart guy who also everyone thinks he's a god or whatever. Like the whole village is like, oh, this guy can grab people's hearts through chests and pull them out like he's a god.
Yeah.
And then Indiana Jones just like, come here. And he like just punches him 3 times in the head and throws him off a cliff. And everyone's like, yeah. It's like that's how Temple of Doom
Yeah.
ends if you watch it. He like
Well,
he tries to commit suicide basically. He's on a bridge and he's like,
yeah.
I'm a psycho. I want to cut this bridge while I'm on it. And he's like, all right.
Yeah.
Bang, he cuts it. And then he grabs the bad guy and he throws him into crocodiles.
Doesn't even out.
Yeah.
He's just out like brute force.
Well,
Yeah, literally.
Isn't that
It's
the
just like there's
The
no.
whole like point of him is he's kind of a scumbag. Like
Yeah.
sometimes he's
Yeah.
just like
Scoundrel.
yeah, he's just a fucking scoundrel.
Just like
Well,
me,
he's just
bro.
like
doing shit.
It's just like me.
Little scoundrel.
exactly. It's just it's really cool to see just like a nerd villain like, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones just grabs him by the collar and throws him off a cliff.
Yeah.
It's like
Just
hell
gives him
yeah.
a swirl.
yeah. It's actual fucking murder.
Yeah.
Which one's the one where they go and get the Holy Grail?
Last Crusade.
Yeah,
Top
Last
3
Crusade,
movies of all
that's-
time.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones is like largely inconsequential in that, right?
In the first one. That's the whole debate of the first one.
Oh, that's the first one. I feel like at the end they just like go and they drink and then they die, right?
Wait, what?
In the Last Crusade,
No,
they go to
that's-
the end of like they go through their whole path or whatever.
yeah.
And they open the.
They
Yeah.
get there and they drink the thing and then they
No,
just
they
You're
open it
thinking-
and then
No,
they
he-
melt.
No, you
no.
Is that wrong?
No, yeah,
That's Raiders.
yeah.
That's
Bad-
Raiders,
The
isn't it?
bad guy like just withers away.
Yeah, what you're saying is, so Last Crusade, they couldn't have got the Grail if it wasn't for Jones. But the whole debate of Raiders,
Which is what Jock was talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
that's-
you guys
that's
got
when they met.
wires
Yeah.
crossed. And it is correct. The whole thing of Raiders is with the Ark, the first movie. If Indiana Jones wasn't there, the Nazis would have found the Ark and melted anyway.
So he just kind
true.
of was doing nothing.
Yeah, but but people don't get it. The final scene, he's with Marion, the girl he met on the journey, and the only thing that would have changed if he wasn't there, Marion would have died. So he saved Marion's
Yeah.
life. And-
Whoa.
So that's the whole thing people don't understand. That like, yeah, Nazis killed themselves anyway, but he saved the missus.
Well, I didn't realize John
Lovely.
was such a knowledgeable man on
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
I'm like
He loves
autistically
it.
fixated on those movies.
Have you
but
played the game?
Yeah, everything.
The Great Circle, the new one.
No, dude, I'm fuming because
Have you played the game? Yeah. No,
Lego. I thought you were talking about
I played the
obviously.
Lego one.
Obviously.
sorry, I
Lego
meant,
ones,
I meant
yeah.
the Lego one.
No, you need an Xbox to play the new one, and I'm fuming.
Really?
Yeah.
It just says like announced on PlayStation.
Oh, it's on
Yeah.
PC.
Okay. That's shit.
PC is
Yeah.
just Xbox, right? Like they've got the
Same
Game Pass.
thing.
thing.
Everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why the best console combo for all the gamers out there: PC and PlayStation 5,
True.
because you get every possible exclusive, and maybe a Switch if you're
A
like
Switch,
a
yeah.
little incel like
Jeez.
myself.
Well, yeah, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Well, I own one.
You have a girlfriend, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
I'm still stuck on that
Wait,
PS4.
flex.
Speaking of having a girlfriend,
Yeah.
do we want to?
Oh, we've got a comment to respond
we have
to.
a comment to respond to.
shit.
Yeah, so we got a comment here on the
Ollie,
old.
we are, as you should be aware, we are very famous,
Of course.
and
I know
have,
this.
our outreach is insane.
A lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
fans.
How do you
lot
think I
of
found
fans.
you guys? Because I was like, oh
True.
shit.
We have to like we have to edit so that the views don't read as much because we're too
Right.
famous.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
alright,
like to
guys.
keep the like illusion
Low
that
key.
we're low key, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I
Humble.
I re-upload every couple seconds just to keep the views low because
Yeah.
it's like
I was just
million-
blows
Oh,
up.
mate, don't steal the beans.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, we get a lot of comments, obviously, but this is just one that stood out to us. This definitely wasn't the only comment we've gotten for. All right.
There's that one guy making
Wait.
fun of your UFC
I
takes.
deleted a comment.
Oh, did
You
you?
guys don't know about this.
Well,
I
you
got
tell us first.
I got a comment on a clip that hurt my feelings, and I deleted it.
Wow.
Was it mean to
Wow.
one of us?
It was mean to all three of us.
Oh, really?
I can't remember
Crazy.
which clip it was, but it was from episode where we were sitting in that room with the like Flintstones
Yeah, that's awesome.
blanket on
Yeah.
the couch.
Yeah.
And we were talking about something, and I think the comment was like, "This room stinks of estrogen."
Dude,
That's a
true.
compliment. I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy
There's so many
shit."
ladies we had in
Yeah.
I was
this.
like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, no, I like that. That's good.
Just
That's-
absolute. Like,
that's
and,
awesome.
I like. I
You
would have
deleted
left
that?
it if it wasn't the only comment.
Yeah.
The fact
Okay.
that that's the only
it's
comment
sad
on the
when
video
it's-
is
Yeah.
so sad. So
Yeah.
I'm like, that has to go.
I might go
great.
back and
Actually, I
comment.
don't know, man. Maybe like everyone would see that comment and be like, yeah, and then they'd comment.
I don't
Yeah,
want them to be
true.
like, yeah, to that comment.
That's
No,
right.
they're
We do
right,
have a
actually.
primarily female audience, so it does make sense.
Largely, yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
We have a shocking amount of
We have
female
one.
viewers. At
Damn,
least one.
wait, females watch this?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Stop flexing.
Put Ollie's at up again.
Yeah.
Ollie's
Yeah.
legs.
Hello, lovely ladies.
We all are 6'3" and jacked.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's this comment from user 2839734142772.
The same
And then if you
one.
go on their account, the actual is a different string of numbers.
Oh, is it?
So they might, I don't know how that works on TikTok, but whether you change it,
Oh, so they're-
they changed it to a different string of numbers on user.
Is it someone we know? And they've like done that's their
Potentially,
burner.
potentially someone's burner. But
Yeah.
I looked at it; it has 2 followers and follows like 300 accounts, so it doesn't feel like a burner. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll look into
Burner.
Yeah.
that. Anyway, classic. That's the stuff we do on this.
that's the sort of shit we got. That's crazy.
All right. Love your podcast. I just got broken up with. Do you have any relationship advice?
Yes.
What
Who
were the
wants to go
numbers again?
first then?
What were the numbers?
Run it back?
Yeah. I just want to
I'm
speak to
gonna get
them
that.
directly
Yeah,
and
to
by
them
name.
directly by name.
Fuck,
yeah.
man, I lost the thing. It's 2873, whatever.
To use it 2873. Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
it does suck.
Sorry.
Wait, is it a dude or a woman?
Yeah, let's.
It doesn't matter.
Primarily female audience.
What did he say? Girlfriend or boyfriend or partner?
just said
or-
partner.
I just got broken up
Oh.
with.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It could be either.
And it could be any sort of relationship.
To your dog.
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Bestiality joke there. Anyway,
Mr. Beast?
I think
Beast?
Wait, Mr. Beast did what?
Mr. Beast broke up with you.
What?
Dude.
Did
Try
what to
watching
his dog?
Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
Go
I hate that
watch
shit.
Mr. Beast and come back.
yeah.
Oh, nah, don't watch this Beast.
I wanted to say that I love the comment. I
Yeah.
appreciate the support.
Yep.
I think there's a lot to reevaluate if you're coming to us for advice, but we are still here to provide it.
Yeah.
Just find something you enjoy, mate, or mateess, or mates androgynous.
I don't know what androgynous mean, but I think mate is bisexual.
Keep it in. Keep that in. Yeah, use that.
know?
Use that.
I think so.
It's very bisexual.
I don't know what androgen.
That's very bisexual.
What's the word when you can use your left hand?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah, I think mate's ambidextrous.
All right. Mate, I just think you should find
I'm sexually ambidextrous.
beating
Yeah,
off
people
with
should
both
say
hands.
that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sorry, user 28, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't say whatever, man. That's a real person.
This is going well.
I appreciate your comment. I just think you should find things you enjoy doing, rediscover who you are, and take this time to enjoy being yourself. Enjoy doing things you enjoy doing, and don't try and please other people. Just try and find some joy in some things you do in your life. It is obviously a hard time.
Go eat a lot of really yummy food and then think
That's
about
right.
the consequences of that later.
Yummy food, go on a trip, pick up a new hobby,
Yeah.
start making art out of your sorrow. Whatever.
Make art, not fart.
That's right.
That's what I
True.
say.
That's what
Yeah.
John always
That's
says.
always. John said that to me actually when I broke up. He
Yeah.
came over to me and he said, mate, he like hand on my shoulder. I was just fully clothed in the shower in tears.
Yeah.
He walked. Actually, I was naked in the shower. Sorry.
Yeah.
Memory's
So was I.
fading.
I was as well.
John walks in.
We're all naked in the shower.
John walks
Yeah.
in naked
Actually,
to the
we're all
bathroom
there,
while
yeah.
I'm showering naked and on the floor. He puts his hand on my shoulder tenderly. I'm like sitting down and he's standing up, so I like look straight into the eye of the beast.
And he
And he
farts.
bends down, he puts his hand, he's like, Jock, I know it's hard, but make art, not fart. And he spins around and farts in my face and then runs out like,
Yeah. While it was hard.
yeah.
Ironically, he made fart, not art.
Yeah.
True.
This is
It's just
We're all
showing
hypocrites,
as I
aren't we?
say, not as I do.
Yeah, it's an encouragement. Yeah, be better
Coaches
than
don't
me.
play. Coaches don't play.
Yeah.
What I will say to the guy or girl or
Assume it's a guy, dude.
anything.
We're mostly a female audience.
to the ambidextrous individual,
woman out there.
that,
Ambidextrous.
this is one of the only times that you can so genuinely enjoy Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Go listen to it.
Get
and
White
Yeah.
Ferrari on repeat. You wouldn't
Yeah.
understand.
It's going to hit on a level that you've never understood it before. This is the
You
opportunity.
won't ever be able to listen to it ever again, maybe, or Frank Ocean in general.
You
ever
have
again.
a good, you have a good month period where these songs will propel you to like astral planes you never thought possible, and then give 6 months after, and you can just never listen to it again.
Yeah,
so
man,
really
it's like
cherish
use
this
it up.
time. This is an important time of your life of musical development. Listen to Frank Ocean.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
Once you listen to Frank Ocean, and once you start hating the music, that means you're finally doing
You've
alright.
healed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an ayahuasca effect, right? Like you
Yeah.
become a new person, you know? Like
Yeah.
you do it and it's like really hard and it like hurts so much and then you wake up and
That's
it's like,
what
oh,
Jackson's
Yeah.
mum said to me.
excuse me.
It's really hard.
That's
and it hurts
crazy,
so
dude.
much.
Yeah.
Man, I wish you would respect her a little more.
Sorry. I was really just heard it and I was fighting for something. That's it. The first thing I came
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Anyway, let's go around, John.
Yeah.
Your advice.
John already
listen
said
to
his
Frank
bit.
Ocean.
What? John said art, not fart. My advice is Frank
Oh,
Ocean.
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, just chill out. I don't know. Hang
Chill
out.
out.
Yeah, mine have already been taken. Just enjoy the misery for a while, and then soak it in, and then maybe you'll get over it at some point.
Yeah.
I think one thing important that I would like to say
Yeah.
is
This guy just doesn't
This
stop.
guy-
Go around.
Look,
My
oh,
turn.
Let's
Can I?
wrong, Ollie.
Yeah. Don't fall into bad habits. It's gonna be really easy to, but try to avoid it. You might want to have some fun. Actually, do some bad habits, but then make sure you can get out of it quickly.
Bad Habits by Steve Lacy.
That's right.
surround
Awesome.
yourself.
Dude,
with-
I'm just gonna say, like, take notes, David. Like, how to be a guest.
This guy's a good guess.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
what were you fucking saying?
I don't know, David.
I was going to say, surround yourself with people that aren't going to let you fall into those bad habits. There's people that will
Just
like.
copied you.
Yeah. Okay, Jock.
Well, what I was going to say
Alright.
was, I don't always subscribe to the idea of getting over it.
But you
I
should
don't-
subscribe to this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
You really switched up.
Yeah,
from the
that's what you
whole
should do.
Bad habits thing.
Holy shit! I'm in the
Sorry.
chair on my own. Is this like a gang
Yeah.
up situation? Is this what's going on?
Yes.
No, it's
This is
just
the
more-
podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Every episode we get a
cents.
guest and I'm get ejected from the podcast. Is this how it's working?
Bro, I got punched in the nuts last guest episode. Don't talk-
We can make it again if you get judged.
No, stop.
No, what I was gonna say, I don't think that getting over it is really something you should strive for, because I think you'll never get over it. It will just get, the thought of it will get less loud. you're never going to stop thinking about it. You're never going to stop having that thing impact your life, but it's always going to be there, but just the volume you listen to it and the amount it affects you will dissipate over time. So just give it time. And just learn to handle that sort of grief and that sadness in a healthy way.
Very
Yeah.
nice. That's good.
Yeah.
And listen to Frank Ocean and beat the shit out of your meat.
Fuck
True.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Beat the meat, mate. That's something I always go by. I don't know.
I haven't got it.
First time.
Yeah.
What other?
Anyway, if you guys want more advice, please comment.
Yeah,
advice.
please comment advice. This is good. I like
Yeah.
this.
Jackson hated this. I came up with this idea early that we should give it. It's actually my burner.
Yeah, you wrote that.
I came up with
Planted the whole
this.
thing.
I wanted to do advice a long time ago and it got poo-pooed by Jackson.
What? When did I do that?
Like early days.
I don't think I have any problem with giving
back when you guys
advice. I just don't think it's like we're very good at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have an example, which is like the last 5 minutes.
I think.
Okay, well-
I think the last 5 minutes have been very
Yeah, I thought
productive.
it was very good.
Yeah.
Before we start fighting, can I just address one thing as well? I need to address. My prediction about the UFC was wrong. Yes, maybe as wrong as it gets. But here's the thing, what I'll say, just real quick, if you're an Ankalaev fan, unsubscribe and block me because I don't want you around me at all. Like, yes, he did win, but if you actually still like him or liked him before, just I don't want anything. Block me, unsubscribe, do
it's
anything.
boring
please.
as hell, man.
He sucks. Like, look at him. Look at him, dude. So look, just don't even.
Yeah.
To Jock's friend, if you like him, I don't even.
I don't think
wanna
he
say.
likes him.
He was just making fun of.
just making fun of you.
Fair enough. Look, fair enough.
We had another comment on a UFC clip where one of my friends just said "womp womp" to
Yeah,
John's take.
Not
but
cool.
yeah.
True.
Because I was
And
wrong.
Did you see Jamie also commented on the UFC clip?
Did he? What did he say?
Shout
He
out
said
Jamie.
that aged like milk.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jamie. Well, listen, man. You guys can comment on the other stuff. You know, doesn't have to be when I'm incorrect.
Do you guys know the song Womp Womp by Valet?
No.
No.
Valet?
We should listen to
Is
this.
that, you mean
after.
Wale?
No, not Wale. Valet. Valee.
Vale.
Nope, there's 2 E's. Anyway, there's a Valet and Jeremiah Womp Womp. It's a banger.
Oh, is it Jeremiah's in
Chance's friend.
what's his song? We, OUI.
Wee
I don't know that one
Baguette?
personally.
Is he the guy who humps all the time?
Whoa.
I don't really know that much about Jeremiah. I just
saw
like
him
Womp
live.
Womp. You saw Jeremiah live and he was
Yeah.
humping.
Dude, he couldn't stop humping everything.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like stop, man. He's like singing like like R&B. It's like I get it, but don't have to hump.
He's just
like,
on the ground,
what he's
like,
gotta do.
visibly just like fucking
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah.
Then he gets a chair out and 2 women start. He's like
Is this
humping
real?
them. Yes, dude.
Holy shit.
On
Oh my God.
stage?
Yeah,
You
Poor-
paid to see him get
Just
lap
hump-
dances?
Yeah,
on
I
yeah.
paid for 50 cents, and then this guy comes on beforehand, starts doing that.
That is a
You
weird.
just
Yeah,
paid to see a guy hump women.
Yeah,
Jeremiah for a 50 Cent concert.
yeah, beforehand, and then and then 50
Is
Cent
that where
came
you
out.
found that new zipper guy?
What's that?
Whatever.
Okay. Oh, that's
True.
true. A little inside joke there.
That's
Inside
not
his
that much of an
pants.
inside joke.
What?
It's
I have
for
no
the
idea what's going
intellectuals
on.
out there.
Yeah, you guys want
For the Rick viewers.
And Morty.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah, dude. Do you like
You guys
rice?
had many men.
Do I like what?
Do you like rice?
Rice. Yeah, I love rice.
Yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
a favorite type of rice?
I like brown rice.
Brown, really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm
That's
big on the brown
healthy.
How
rice.
much
Yeah.
rice do you set aside for your piss? Sorry, I need to
That
stop.
wasn't the direction I was going. I
Sorry.
forgot about the piss
I
rice
keep
thing.
sorry for the new viewers, whatever. I just keep bringing up shit that we talked
Yeah.
about before that no one gets. I'll stop.
He just
Yeah,
he's
wait.
just really loves
Ollie,
The
piss.
guest was talking.
Yeah, sorry. Say
No,
it.
I don't know where to go from there. You
Do you,
know?
would
Like
you
the
eat
brown
the
rice.
piss rice?
Do I eat the piss rice? I mean,
Yeah.
don't we all?
Oh, wow,
really?
really?
Controversial take.
Jock wouldn't. Jock
I mean, I know
wouldn't eat
Jock
piss.
wouldn't, but you know,
Jock
Obviously.
doesn't
that's
eat
just
piss
that's
rice.
just a
I
Jock
don't
thing.
like guests anymore. I don't think we should have guests
Really?
anymore. They
Cool,
target.
man.
I
I'm
get
just-
ganged up on.
I'm not targeting. You're bringing it up.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Get him.
You guys should fight.
I think we should fight.
Who do you
We
think
have
would win the
fought.
fight?
Jock.
Okay. What if it's
Nah.
like UFC though?
Uh,
you know, like
Actually, no. I'm staying confident. I think I'll win.
Yeah.
Get
Ollie's
him.
got a fire in him. I look in his eyes.
Ollie's from the streets, dude.
Yeah.
Ollie,
He's got
Ollie
fire in
has,
him.
Ollie has more desire to kill than I do, I think.
Well, but
Your phone ringing,
Phone's
bro?
blowing up, dude.
Yeah, get that out of here.
It's kind of crazy.
John's gone viral.
Yeah.
He's getting notifications that user 21.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I think, yeah, no.
He's getting blocked by all the Ankalev fans.
True, please, please. Yes.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, we've got a backyard there. We can fight.
Yeah.
3 cent special.
We'll
Stay
square it out.
tuned.
Yeah.
Ollie's
Yeah.
got a fire.
Ollie,
that
I
he
read
can
something
put out.
online
Yeah.
about.
Brag about it.
I read something online about the progression into cinematography, and that a lot of young cinematographers have found a transition between gaming and cinematography. There's like a certain element where you're playing games, and there's like photo mode, there's stuff like that, and that
yeah.
sort of like drove a lot of people to discover their enjoyment of cinematography is through photo
Yeah.
modes in games. Did you ever experiment in photo modes in games and such?
Yeah, 100%. Arkham Knight, that photo mode with the, loved that.
wow.
That was great. And then GTA 5, they brought the
Director mode?
Yeah, director
Yeah.
mode, and the Rockstar editor.
You've got a famed Rockstar editor director.
Yeah,
here.
You
sure.
got clips too. You made stuff. You
He's
made
got
Clips,
3
content.
films.
No,
That's-
6. I
yeah.
got 6.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
6 short films,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
All right, well, we have to compare.
We don't have to. You win.
Yeah, we still haven't seen him.
No, it's all right.
Nah, man, come on now. Did you do it like GTA Online when you were like just with your mates?
Both. Yeah. Well, I did because there's the single player one and the multiplayer one.
Yeah.
I did like one multiplayer trilogy, one single player trilogy.
Yeah,
Obviously.
nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd you play as in the single player one?
Jimmy, obviously.
Jimmy.
Yeah, he's Michael's chubby son.
Oh, you can play as anyone. I
You
didn't
can
realize.
choose-
Oh.
In the single player director mode, you can choose any
Yeah.
character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Oh,
Who'd you-
fuck, I don't even remember now. There was like Halloween costumes and shit
Oh,
that
yeah.
you could pick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Or
was
you could
sick.
choose your online character.
you
unless
could
I
get
just
them.
did that.
Yeah.
But
Good
yeah,
fun.
That was
I feel
awesome.
like I missed the GTA 5 wave.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't play it because my brother used to play it all the time.
And it pissed
Like,
you
he
off?
No, it wouldn't piss me off, but he was just on it, so I
Right.
couldn't play. And I never really. I think I was. When would GTA 5 Online come out? Like
2013.
2013. Well,
Yeah.
was that online? That's when the game came out.
Uh,
Did
I think it
online
came out a month after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 2013. I would have been deep in the trenches of Minecraft.
Yeah.
So there was no chance I was playing anything else at that time.
I mean, yeah, I only really got into it in like 2016.
Yeah.
I think
that's when,
similar.
like,
I did like
yeah.
I started playing it, but all my friends were like level 70 or something, and we
Yeah.
were doing heists, and I was just like a little like fucking ornament of theirs that would just run around being like, "What do I do? What do I do, guys? Help!" And then
Yeah,
just like, shut
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
up and just follow me. And I'm like, "Ah." Like it didn't. There's those sort of games that people have been playing for so long.
Oh yeah.
That it's just impossible to join and
Yeah.
impossible to engage in if it's been so
Yeah,
so
100%.
long since they've played it.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing with my mates as well. They're all like high level, and I'm just like a little pleb, like level 5, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Can I get this yet? No, can't. Gotta wait till I'm.
I just
good.
like doing the casino daily spin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
That
then
was
leaving.
fun.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all I did.
Yeah.
Addicted.
Yeah,
to
I was just
like-
gambling in. I unironically got addicted to gambling in Red Dead Online.
Really?
Just playing poker
Oh,
and
yeah.
blackjack.
Yeah.
I would get on a call with like 3 friends and one of my friends' younger brother, who was like 14 at the time, and we'd just sit gambling on Red Dead for
Hell
like
yeah.
4 hours every night. It was sick.
I bought Red Dead, like I paid for the whole game just to play online. Me and John were gonna go and we were gonna gamble together.
Yeah.
And then like some guy just wouldn't stop killing us. And we
Yeah,
couldn't get
it's
there.
the worst.
Red Dead Online is pretty shit.
I
to be
mean,
honest.
yeah, 'cause I played it like when it first came out, like Red Dead
Yeah.
Online, and yeah, it was trash. Like you
Mm.
couldn't do
They
anything.
didn't have the gambling and stuff when
Yeah.
when it
No,
first came out.
But, like my
Boring.
friends would
Yeah,
like,
boring.
you know, you'd respawn after they kill you, then they just lasso you, drag you in the water,
That
and
was
you
really
die.
fun.
You just die instantly.
That's
I'm
such
Yeah.
a John thing.
What
to
the
do.
hell?
I was the guy doing that.
Yeah.
But
What,
yeah.
what are
Like-
you guys' predictions for GTA 6? What do you
Good.
think? Is there a new revolutionary thing they're going to bring in, or are they going to do more of the same? What do you guys
Women
think?
main character.
Women, well, that's already confirmed. Let's
Yeah.
talk about unconfirmed things.
I
Like,
don't know,
I've heard a
man.
lot of rumors that, obviously not true, about the money you make in GTA Online will be cryptocurrency.
Oh, that's like
Fuck
Luke
that.
Belmar.
So
I
you will
love
make
that guy.
real
Yeah.
money in GTA.
Nah.
That's
Which is
awesome.
just not.
Get into that.
Yeah. Is that a Luke Belmar thing? Do you know that
I don't
guy?
know who Luke Belmar
Okay,
is.
he's awesome.
Shout out
I
Luke.
want.
Is he
Shout
the
out Luke
guy that
Belmar.
like? I see this clip.
Probably,
I see
yes.
this clip all the time come up on this podcast. These guys.
What's a water?
No, that one fucking. I know the one you're talking about. It sucks. But there's one where this guy sits there, and he's like, "What would you do if your arm got chopped off?" And then the guy responds, "Definitely not go to the hospital. I would rub raw meat and honey on the
Oh.
wound."
Whoa.
Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
and then he's
man.
like, "I would rub raw meat and honey and like pray or something."
Yeah.
Like, what the?
That's
Sick.
crazy.
Yeah. I think that's
all
the way to go.
people
That was
say,
yeah.
like, I don't. Okay, I don't fucking care if this is real. I don't care about the science behind it. I'm not gonna fucking stop touching receipts because it leaks estrogen. That is just
Yeah.
or leaks like
What?
microplastic. Apparently, receipts, they have like microplastics in it that like when you touch it, it bleeds into your skin, gets in your bloodstream.
Does that matter?
Fucking care.
Like,
There's enough plastic in my brain to make like a fucking full set of cutlery.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like,
Makes me smarter.
Yeah, exactly.
does that just apply to receipts, nothing else?
Apparently, the paper the receipts is like printed on.
It's just
All right, sick.
Yeah, and
is
it's like-
microplastic bad? Like, why?
It's just something that our body isn't built to handle because it's a newly introduced thing. Like our body hasn't ever encountered plastic before.
It
Shouldn't
seems
we
pretty cool to
encounter
me.
it more so that we can build up an immunity?
Well,
Yeah.
the immunity will only come in like hundreds of millions of years if it doesn't kill us first.
Well, if it's so micro, then why is it doing any
Yeah.
damage?
Better
Well,
than
'cause it's-
macroplastic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine a massive piece of plastic
You
in
know,
your body.
you know
Yeah.
the average
Floating
human,
around.
yeah.
the average
would
human
suck.
has enough plastic in their brain to make a plastic spoon.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of microplastics.
now
I
imagine-
throw one of them
imagine
out
that.
every day.
Now
Yeah.
imagine if you had none of those microplastics, but instead you had a massive plastic spoon in your fucking head.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
just thank God it's all in little pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, microplastics.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank
thanks,
God, dude.
microplastics.
I'd be an absolute
What the
idiot
fuck?
if I had a massive spoon
Yeah.
in my head.
Have you guys seen that
Checkmate,
photo?
scientists.
Have you guys seen that photo of the perfectly evolved human being?
Oh, is that the one with
Is it the gamer with
the
the
gamer, the full
Yeah.
punched one?
So surely, like, in 100, 200 years, we just all like look like that, right?
Yeah, dude. What do you think? Do you think we go full gamer body route or we go like epic ledge?
I
What's epic ledge? Like,
You know what I mean? Yeah, The Rock.
well, I think statistically we're going to get taller.
I will say as well. Just you can. If I have a son and he looks like The Rock and evolution's worked well, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah.
Why couldn't
It'll
it
be
be me?
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
piercing it,
Go on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Statistically, we're getting taller.
I don't think we're going to get taller. I think,
I think we're
we're.
getting shorter.
I think we're
aren't
pulling back because short kings are rising up.
I don't think it's a matter of.
Wouldn't know anything about that personally.
I think genetically we're just getting taller. Like it's because of our diet. It's because of our lifestyles. We're just getting taller. We're
Milk.
spending more time off our feet, which means we spend more time growing.
Really?
The more you grow, the most when you're like lying in bed because you have
Yeah.
less weight on your body. But when you stand up and
You
stuff,
guys are
it
big sleepyheads,
shrinks
huh?
you.
I feel like, Shaq's pretty big and he ran around a lot.
Well, it's not like a perfect.
He was
science.
gonna be 7.
It's not like you ran 10Ks when
Yeah.
you were 7.
He could have been
you're
taller.
Forever 5 foot tall.
He could have been taller, but
He
he
would have
held
been
himself
7'10"
back.
if he had
Yeah.
bedtime.
But like, you just look back and the average height is just consistently getting taller. Whether that's like a preference of like a genetic thing that people are more attracted to taller people, who knows? There's that. There's also, it's just our lifestyles are changing that it's kind of hard to predict because the whole idea of sitting behind a desk has only really been a thing for like, I don't know, 60 years. And it's like, that is nowhere near enough time for evolution. Evolution is a million-year process.
Right.
Like, we're not gonna have kids that come out with a hunchback because we played GTA 5 when we were 12. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. But there is merit to say that given enough time, we will evolve to our lifestyles. Like, we will evolve to have better eyesight up close and worse eyesight far away because we spend more time looking at things close. Like, there's just things like that will change over time. Statistically, more people now need glasses than ever.
Mm.
Well, whether that's because we now
need
know
eyes.
how to how to measure it, but before we didn't, it's hard to say. But yeah. Anyway,
Do you have something to add to that?
you were talking about evolution. Was that what did you?
Was I? I don't know. We've kind of like reverse natural selection, right?
Yeah, natural selection doesn't really happen anymore.
So are we going to evolve anymore? Or are we just
There's,
like...
a,
I think-
there's two schools of thought there. There's like,
Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, what do you mean you reversed? Like all the gimps are still alive and
well, the
Other-
idea now is that we
Because the people that get the terminal diseases aren't dying anymore.
we have
So
modern,
we're
we
still
have modern
getting it.
medicine that
I like
keep
that.
people alive.
Which
The
is,
gimps.
don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. Like, I'm glad people aren't dying, right?
Nah.
Like,
Nah, he's all for it.
need
No,
a
I
culling.
would be dead. I wouldn't have been born. I was a C-section. So without modern
same.
medicine, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
have
actually,
existed.
same. So
Was yours emergency?
Well, no, they didn't even give me a fucking chance because
Yeah.
my brother got stuck.
Oh, just yeah.
His fat
Sam's
ass.
fault.
yeah, they didn't give me a chance.
I didn't even get a shot.
What's wrong with that? You're acting like it's a.
Well, I wouldn't have been born in a pre-modern medicine world, and
Well,
I like
maybe
the
it-
sort of cred of that.
But maybe you would have like, because C-section is just like quickly let's get this fucker out. But if they gave you a chance,
I know, but like I would just want to know if I could have done it.
why is it called a C-section?
I think it cuts in a shape
Cuts
of
in
the
the
sea.
sea.
Wow,
Mm.
okay. Why is it called a section?
Because
Because
it cuts
a
out a
section.
section. I don't fucking know. I'm not a woman or a doctor.
Yeah, but you were there. To be fair, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was John.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me. I can't remember. But
You
yeah,
don't remember?
I don't know. We're not going to get an answer to that because the chance of getting a woman or a doctor on this podcast is.
We have very
have a
good
lot-
chance to get a woman
yeah.
on the podcast because we keep
Oh, I thought you
saying
were gonna
no
say
to her.
doctor.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
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 We keep saying no to women being on the podcast. That's a good
I was
thing
talking to my
say.
brother about
No,
this
I'm kidding.
actually. I said to my brother, I'm like, oh, we've got another guest on this episode of the podcast. And he's like, oh, who is it? I'm like, Ollie. And he's like, are you just allergic to getting women on the show? And I went, well,
Hey.
no, it's just
All right, Sam.
know,
If you know any
circumstance.
women,
The way
get 'em
that
on.
it works out.
it's just the circumstance. It's
We
just
don't want
circumstance.
Ollie to be here. Like it's
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I wasn't actually invited.
He just showed up.
I just rolled
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
It's a product of convenience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you guys read the
Yeah,
Bible
man.
over
No.
the week?
Sure
Fuck.
did.
Okay.
Yeah,
were
we
told
that
to.
was how.
That was
Yeah,
how did you once again not do the homework for
dude,
the
we were
podcast?
supposed to read the Bible.
Sorry, guys.
Y'all read the
I watched
Bible?
Daredevil. No, I watched.
Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, you're
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much. I really liked John chapter 3 verse 16.
I love that one as
Please.
well.
That's a good one.
Revelations and that.
Please
What?
recite it for us.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only son to
Wow.
die upon the cross for our sins. I don't know if that one's John 3:16.
Yeah, I was impressed. You
I
could
think
have,
it
you
is.
could have
I think it
convinced
is.
me.
Someone fact check that.
Yeah.
I read the Bible.
When does Jesus roll up?
What chapter?
Yeah, he's up by then.
Spoilers.
That's specifically
I-
talking about after he died.
Oh,
Spoilers.
What
sick.
chapter does Jesus get dropped?
Yeah.
That seems like Bible
His
too,
skin.
bro.
don't you mean like put up?
It's like when people look at Invincible and they look at the comic book. We're only this far through
Yeah.
Invincible. It's like we're this far through the Bible before
Yeah.
Jesus rocks up.
Come
Yeah.
on,
It
man.
really like grinds to a halt, the Bible, because like
You
The
say it's boring.
Yeah.
I'm saying the pacing's all over the place.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the first
Isn't it
chapter,
written by like 12 different people?
more than that.
Oh, okay.
So the first
bad.
chapter is like 0, right? Creation of the universe, and then
In
it,
3 days.
and then like
10 days.
7,
7 days.
the week.
Fucking idiot.
Anyway,
that.
and then after that, it kind of like it's like, oh yeah, there's the story of Adam and Eve, the apple things.
Yeah.
You know the story.
And
then-
Steve.
And then it's yeah, true. But then it's like, oh yeah, and then
That's what I
10,000 years later, here's like the next thing.
It does a Fantastic Four. It does a time skip through all the
Oh,
crazy, like,
does.
learn how to do your
Fuck's
powers
sake.
shit.
Because it goes
It's just
like
lazy writing.
the Bible does this thing because I've actually read it. I'm like these guys.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
Bible does this thing where it's like it tells a lovely story, and it's like, all right, now he had a kid called this guy, and then he had a kid called this guy, and then he had a kid
John
called
Nick.
this guy, and then he had a kid, and it does this for like a page of just like, and then they had a kid, and then they had a kid, and then they had a kid,
Jesus.
and then it starts not Jesus, not yet,
Okay.
and then
Oh.
and then it starts like just talking about where they got up to,
Right.
like it just keeps
Alright.
going because
So
everyone's
it's-
connected.
It was like
Is
a,
Joe
a recap. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of, it is a recap.
10
yeah.
things
Yeah.
you missed in the Bible.
Yeah.
Number one, Jesus.
Yeah.
But then it gets,
Joseph being a cuck.
it gets all the way up. It does the Old Testament, that's thousands and thousands of years. And then the entire New Testament is over the period of 33 years.
Same.
Jesus.
'Cause, like,
Jesus.
Yeah,
Action-packed
exactly.
33
No,
years.
because Jesus.
Oh, he was 33. That's right.
Yeah,
Was he
Jesus-
31?
33. He died at
33.
33.
Oh, really? I thought he was. I remember I used to think it was 18, and you had to tell me it was 33.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
technically,
Bit
there's
off.
more. It's more than 33 because then it actually jumps to. I mean, Revelations is like the end of the world.
Well,
Right.
Jesus was 33 when he died. That
Yeah.
is-
Yeah.
And that's
That
really
changed the whole
only
thing
reason.
for me because it was like I remember hearing as a kid he died when he was 18. I was like, bro, he
Yeah.
was just a kid. But then I figured out he was 33. It's like, all right, he had a pretty good life.
Yeah.
It was like about time.
Yeah. It's like, you know, that's
Back
probably
then, it was like, yeah.
That's like
He probably had
middle age.
brothers that died at like 12.
Well, yeah,
It was
how-
like,
what was life
At what time did he
expectancy?
stop being a carpenter and become a prophet?
Well, I don't know because it's kind of confusing. You should have read it as well, Joe.
No, I did. I'm just quizzing the group.
Yeah, no, it's kind of confusing because there's not a lot of stories from when he's growing up. They're all kind of just the stories of when he's walking around doing
Yeah,
stuff.
prophet
Doing
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, because there's like one main story when he's a kid and like they went to like a church and then they went home and they got home and Mary was like, "Oh, where's Jesus? We left him at the church. Like, where is he?" And so they go back and Jesus is there like praying and they're like, "Why did you run away? Whatever." And he's like, "This is my dad's house. Why wouldn't I be here? Because
Brother knew.
the
There's so
Lord."
many-
He was locked in.
Hey,
Yeah, dude.
there's
He
too many
was
plot holes, man.
welcome,
plot
welcome,
holes in
yeah.
the Bible.
welcome to Dad's house.
Are you telling me
Yeah.
churches were built before Jesus died?
Yeah, there's religion. Jesus wasn't the start
That's a
of
plot hole,
religion.
bro.
It's not a plot hole.
Jewish religion.
Judaism.
True, dude.
It's like
He's the
there's-
king of the Jews.
Really?
true. Can you say that?
I don't know anything about anything.
Can I say that?
Is it like Jews bad to say?
Well, that was Ben Shapiro.
Did you say it's
Jesse Eisenberg?
Say his Jews bad to say?
Yeah, is it like Jews?
You can't say it derogatorily, but
I'm
you
not.
can say it
I'm
like,
not trying to. I'm asking.
I think I can say
Jews fine. It depends how you say it.
I can refer to Jesus by his moniker,
Yeah.
King of the Jews.
King of the Jews. I understand that because that's how they refer to it.
Yeah,
but
Jesus
like,
was
but to say like Jew, isn't that like bad? I know I'm
depends.
saying it, but
It's
like,
When you
it's the
when you
inflection.
when you do the point and you say
Exactly.
it just like that, then maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you,
know.
could, if you could time travel back to like those times, what would you like show them? What would you like?
Hentai.
One, you have to be hentai. Dude, they'd be all over that.
Jesus rule
It's a
34.
weeb. Becomes a weeb.
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't like legitimately.
My butthole.
Serve up to
know,
Jesus.
Because you feel like you don't want to like if I'm genuinely trying to do this to progress human life faster.
Oh, you don't
Last-
need. You don't
Last
need to
Supper.
progress it.
Well,
Last Supper.
I'm taking your question. I'm running with it.
Yeah.
Let me cook. I don't want to present them with something too complex.
Yeah.
So maybe just like show them like an engine or like
Yeah.
production of electricity. Which, to be fair, I don't fucking understand. I don't know how
Yeah.
to show them
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe a wheel. Have they got those?
Yeah, they
Why
have.
then they
Yeah, I think
do
they had a
surely?
wheel, surely.
Fuck.
They should. I feel like you could have figured that out pretty
Was
quick.
it in like one lifetime? Like the first guy who was around?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like figured out what a
Oh, the
wheel is.
round thing rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dude. Good
I'd go
one.
fire. That's a big jump.
That may maybe take like maybe the first guy's son.
Yeah.
Okay. They had wheel before fire.
Oh yeah. Wheels so dude, you erase my memory, throw me in a park, I'll make a wheel in half an hour. But fire, it's like I'll have to be out there for 30 years, have a son somehow.
Two of your wheels run into each other and spark, and you
Yeah.
go, "Whoa!"
Yeah, whoa.
To be
My
fair-
son makes a wheel and I'm like rolling my wheel and he rolls his near me and I'm like, get your fucking wheel out of here.
I think
And
I
then he
would.
crashes his wheel into mine and then it makes fire.
I think fire as like a caveman would have been fucking terrifying because the only
'Cause
introduction
it's
of fire
hot.
you would have is from like lightning.
Yeah, it's
lightning would
Yeah.
like create fire. And you're like, okay, God is trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm being smited right now.
Mm.
yeah, and what type of fucking idiot made fire first? Like, you're in a group, you got like 5 lads. You're trying to go to sleep, and one of the fucking idiots is like rubbing 2 sticks together. Shut up, dude! You're trying to sleep.
Yeah, but you're really cold, and he's making.
you're fucking
Yeah, but he
hot.
doesn't know. He's just what? He doesn't know.
Yeah,
he's
he
just
doesn't,
like,
he doesn't know what he's doing.
No,
Well,
he's
he's
like
just rubbing
he's
him.
like the friction will create flame.
oh yeah, he's just like, bored. I don't know. He's like stimming
He's
or something.
bored.
I feel like
Yeah.
there was a maybe they actually. No, I don't know. I don't know. How did they come up with fire?
He
How did they
watched
figure
the-
that shit out?
You watched the YouTube tutorial.
True,
Yeah,
probably.
true,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd show the people in Jesus time Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd show
bring
them our podcast.
Yeah. I'd bring him like a guitar or cocaine.
True.
Okay, yeah, they're 2 good ones.
Yeah.
If you
'cause
bought
then
both
they
of
can
them,
start jamming out, you know?
That would be sick.
Cocaine would be crazy.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan would have come out so much faster if you gave him a
Yeah.
guitar.
did he come out? I didn't realize.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
He's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
No wonder they got Timothy Chalamet to play him.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Well said, man.
Yeah.
Look,
No.
Ollie, I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah. All
Being
good,
in
guys.
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Joining us.
What's your takeaway from this? What did you learn today?
I learned a lot. Learned a lot about archaeology, about the.
Don't point it. Okay, whatever.
Sorry, let me just.
That was my topic, bro.
Sorry,
Um,
yeah,
You
continue.
kept talking about paleontology, bro.
Yeah, learned a lot about religion. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Just the one.
Just just the
the
one.
one.
All the others.
The one
you
that
know,
matters.
I don't
Ah,
know
cut
them.
that, cut
Yeah. And what else? What did Jock say about the 100,000 new life forms?
I don't know what the fuck Jock
Don't worry
said.
about
Yeah,
it.
that's all right.
I probably got it wrong.
I learned
but-
that shale's a rock, right? Like,
Yeah, never heard shale.
And he said some other word before that.
Yeah.
the Cambrian explosion.
No. Something. I was like, man, that's not.
Oh,
it.
the tribullites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably pronouncing that wrong for all the scientists out there.
try
Sure,
your lads. How about
diets.
you try getting some bitches?
Are you trogula?
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us on the couch this episode. I've been your host, Jock, and
Jock.
this has been my
Name.
lovely.
Sorry, I've got. Oh, dude. Next, I've got like a pube in my mouth.
We'll cut that.
I'm sorry.
Jock
Okay.
will get it out.
I'm John or whatever. Wait,
We've
I'm
got
here.
our lovely hosts John and Jackson,
Yeah.
and our
Yeah.
wonderful cinematographer guest Oliver.
Oh, he's dancing.
Yeah,
The audio
I'm
listeners,
grooving.
he's dancing.
I'm just so excited.
Hey,
Oh.
the music's
We
playing
should
right
be
now.
like-
Dance to the music. Dance to the
Yeah,
music.
is it
Hey.
50 Cent Indie Club?
Yeah.
Lay down the track for me.
Well,
Oh, true. We told a
Tommy
story
the
about that. This is
Club.
the Ollie, the guy from that, with me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
we
was
talked
with
about
John when that happened.
He ruined the vibe at karaoke.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
Ollie ruins
sorry,
the vibe,
It
as
didn't
usual.
ruin the vibe. I turned
We
it
brought
up.
it. We brought it.
Yeah.
We brought it.
Everyone else was a downer.
My
True.
social anxiety could not handle that situation.
Yeah.
So I hid in the corner.
So,
Yeah.
We had fun. It was
like
good.
a pussy.
Anyway,
we should do like Jennifer Hudson show next episode. You know that show?
no.
No.
It's the one where all the celebrities have to dance. They walk through the hallway and they're dancing in the hallway.
Oh, I have
yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
We'll do that next episode.
Stay tuned.
Stay
Yeah,
tuned. We're going to
next
do
episode.
that. All right.
Alright.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Clap sing.
Didn't we already?
Oh, wait,
Get in.
we do this.
That was
That
loud.
was a good one.
Wow.
Dude, I wonder if my dad woke up.